morning, humans. Antonio Gaga, Stephanie London and Drag. Obviously, we are half and half at the moment. Half machito, half man, half woman. And well, this is going to be a live of us putting some makeup on, just some eyeshadow, and some belly dancing. I'm going to see if this this sign actually plug in. I need to connect. Cause I don't know, like I don't know. Like sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not, and I just don't know if it's gonna work today or not. I guess just a bit this way. Oops. Don't want y'all to fall. All right, let me take a sip of. So yeah, I don't even know. I didn't even plan what I was wearing. You can tell that I'm wearing different colors. I was like, what? Why not? You're a homosexual. You're allowed to wear the entire rainbow if you want to. So let me see if we can get the laptop here to work with us. Well, the actual laptop works. It's just the TV that doesn't allow it to plug in. I mean, to connect. Yes, it's taking its time. So we'll do this instead over here. Let me see. All right, and let me check if we are actually live. Yes, okay. So let's begin the makeup. Like I said, I don't even know what kind of makeup we're doing today. We're just gonna go with the flow and see where we end up. My goodness, right away you start sweating with this kind of music. Like, I love it. Great workout. Great workout without having to do much. And it all starts inside your guts. Like, all of it. It's pretty much guts, guts, guts. I think the suppers look alright. Trixie, you wanna know how you doing? Okay, let's try this other one. Nah, I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm plugging, I'm trying to connect the TV, that's right. Let me check if it's still recording. Okay, this. Oh, my favorite YouTuber is online right now. انت عيوني فرحة جنوني بحلم حبيبي نكمل المشوار احنا لموني يا نور عيوني بحلم حبيبي نكمل المشوار بحلم حبيبي نكمل المشوار Wow, I'm funny. bit more makeup, cause just blowing down here. You'll hear my guts rumbling around. And no, I am not hungry because I just woke up like, I don't know, an hour ago. Ever since I tried these simple looks, I'm loving them. It's like, I know I keep saying that it's a quick eyeshadow look, but it always takes like a long time. But it takes a long time because I'm moving back and forth and dancing at the same time. So that's why. Now, some of you may say, why don't you just do your makeup offline and then just pop off like the queen you are, the superstar that you are? You know, going worldwide, clear, crystal clear, crispy, clean, clear, worldwide. But why don't I do that? Because I'll be wasting my time. That time that I'm wasting doing my makeup, I could be wasting going on live. So that way you can kind of see what goes into building the fantasy that I am, the superstar that I am. And remember, it's just a fantasy. It is not real. It doesn't exist. It's just not. The real person is basically me. But at the same time, like, you know, Stephanie London, Antonio Gaga, Jose Antonio, which is my real name. It is the same person. No, I don't have a multiple personality disorder. No, I am not bipolar. And no, I am not one of those persons that, you know, struggles with an identity crisis. No, it's the same person all over. What you see is what you get. It's nothing but the truth, and that's it. You know, there's nothing really special about it or unique. I want to say it's just your average gay putting on makeup and creating this fantasy where she believes that she is a star, a superstar. When in reality, I'm just over here, you know, doing laundry, taking care of my dog, and eating my life away. I like to remind that to humans, because you know, humans, especially here in America, if you put out something like being a drag queen or putting on makeup if you're a boy, right away they want to label you as you having an identity crisis. You don't know what you want. You can't even understand yourself. No, bullshit. I'm a man. I'm gay. I'm homosexual. I was born this way, and I love to dance. I love to put on makeup and create this fantasy that is the superstar that is Stephanie Linden, and that's it. So simple. There's no bipolar disorder. There's no freaking identity crisis. None of that bullshit that, you know, therapists want to come up with and say, you know, oh, your child has this. We need to work on him. No bullshit. You just want the money. I mean, there's some people that do suffer through that, but that's like humans that are going through like sex change and whatnot, they take pills for it. Obviously, the pills have a secondary effect, a side effect to them. So of course they're gonna have their little tantrums, you know. But in my opinion, I've never taken anything of that. And like I said, I'm 100% a gay. I know my sexuality 100%. I love myself 100, maybe 300%. I like y'all don't understand how much I love myself. Like only like my closest friends, like they actually the people that really know me, right away they'll be like, yeah, yeah, she's telling us the truth. Believe him, believe her. She is a conceited ass queen. She is a conceited, arrogant son of a witch. um, but other than that, no. Like, there's nothing special, none of that, you know, that I keep telling you about. That once you come out, then they want to start to label you as you, oh, your child is this, your child is that, your child has this, your child needs some special needs of blah blah. Like, no, I'm just gay, that's it. And I love to put on makeup and nails. Like, I should be making a coming out story about me when I came out to my parents. Like growing up, I always had this vision in my head that I had to do it after the age of 18 because I knew for a fact, especially moving here to America, I knew for a fact if I did it before, the bullshit was gonna come out. Your child, there's something wrong with your child. We need to work on him. We need to inject them with so and so a medicine. He'll be cured. Bullshit. No. So I was like, I'm gonna be smart enough. I'm gonna play my cards right, and I'm gonna do this the right way, the Jesus way. And I was guided by Jesus. I was like, yes, Jesus keeps telling me, like, no, just wait until you're an adult. That way you get your mother, your father, your siblings together and you let them have it. Whoever agrees with you, good. Whoever doesn't, good too. Um, and it was a tough situation in my life being Mexican, 100% Mexican. Coming from a Mexican family, it was you can imagine. Um, and being from the heart of Mexico, you can imagine how tough it was to come out. But like I said, I wanted to do it until the age of 18 or over 18 because um, because of the fact that I didn't want them to come up with whatever motive, situation, reason for me to be ending up in a clinic, in a shelter, in a blah 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 to get something worked on me, something that didn't actually have to be done. So just addressing the facts. Also, I did want to do it after the age of 18, after I became an adult, because growing you have your moments of depressions. You have your moments where you're a teenager and your parents, your school teachers expect you to follow the bandwagon that everybody's going through, and I was never ever ever that person. I was always the center of attention, or I was always the centerpiece of the class. I was always the one to raise my hand and answer the question. If there was a talent show, believe that I was either always number one or number two. Most of the time, I was number two, um, or three, and yeah, I was pretty much like always like on stages since the age of 5 years old. When I first walked into kindergarten, right away that was my first talent show. I ended up in second place. First grade, I ended up in third place. Second grade, I ended up in second place. Third grade, I ended up in third place. Fourth grade, I was second place. Fifth grade, I believe in fifth grade, I actually was last in fifth grade. And then in sixth grade, I was second place. Uh, Seventh grade, I was first place. Eighth grade, I was first place. Ninth grade, I was first place. I I didn't even know English, enough English to participate in the play. But my teacher was nice enough to like repeat me the words, and I had to learn them without knowing English. And I did it. I did it, and then so on from then on and on and on. Every year of my school years, I was always on talent shows. And even when I graduated high school, I went on to either going to house parties, raves, bars, and if there was some type of contest, but especially dancing, believe me, I was always there, and I was always on top three. Always, always, always. It had to be a must for me to always be, the center of attention. I had this vision. I wanted to be a star. And then, when the devil walked around and he was like, "Here, sign the paper. I can make you this. I can make you a star real quick." I was like, take your bullshit away. And that's when I actually decided to walk back into my life and go back and actually, be myself again, like start from when I started, start from scratch. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to come out at a younger age, even though I knew what it was. I knew like who I was. I knew what I wanted. I knew what my interests were. I didn't want to come out because I didn't want first of all, I didn't want my parents to be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you're not just going through a phase? Are you sure it's not just something temporary?" Bullshit. Like I kept watching movies of drag queens, gays throughout life, and know in my home country the way they were treated. I just knew. I was like, yes, yes, yes. I have to do this way. I have to be smart. I have to be intelligent, because alone, uh, homosexuality or the gays or the gay community gets dragged around left and right. Or so they did back in the day, especially in the 90s, 80s, whatever. Um, so I didn't want to go through all of that and then still go through that with my family. So what I did, I was like, be smart about it. Tell the people you love how you are, who you are, and explain yourself right so they know exactly who you are. But don't, just don't, I guess, don't don't pretend someone to be someone that you're not, because like I said right away, especially here in America, if you haven't noticed, if you create something, they will destroy it in order to pick in your brain and then tell you that you are sick with something, tell you that you have some type of mental disorder, tell you that you have some type of identity crisis, and so on. And I was like, that's not gonna happen with me. Especially like growing up here, like I would tell my friends right away, I'm not the type of person that would have like sliced their wrist. I'm not the type of person to, commit suicide, overdose, none of that bullshit. I'm too effing smart. Like I said, I was always, that one child to be in school. I was a nerd. Off of school, I was most of the time I was either a loner, an emo, a scene, a gothic at some point of in my life, but I wasn't like one of those kids that didn't know what they wanted, or one of those kids that would, be told something and they had to do it. No, I was never that person. Like, no, no, no. I was always the one to be like following my own path in life, because growing up, I knew right away that everyone has their own assigned life. And for me, I had always this vision that I wanted to find the truth about Earth, the truth about humanity, and I wasn't going to stop until I achieved it. Once I achieved it, it was everything that I knew. Everything, every single thing that I had in mind, it was just exactly that. And now that I'm older, I love that I got to learn that. It was a tough experience, believe me, to go through life and death situations. Um, but I've learned so much that now it's like they tell me something, oh, so and so it's gonna happen, or this and this is going on. Like even when all these sicknesses are popping through, I'm always like, okay, like how stupid do you think I am? Like, no, like I'm way too smart. Like I said, I've always been obsessed with Nicola Formichetti, with Joseph Stalin, Benito Mussolini, Adolf Hitler, uh, Albert Einstein, Anne Frank. Like I was obsessed with those humans in history because they went through something that built whatever empire or whatever story that they made. Or went through in life, and I was like, if I want to learn something, and if I want to have some type of knowledge, I have to go into my history. I have to go into the history of humanity, into every single like big person out there. Um, and if we talk about like music, I was always obsessed with like Michael Jackson, Shakira, Selena, Whitney Houston. You know, the big names. I was never you would have never ever seen me like paying attention to someone that was no. I'm sorry, but no. I was always going for the big head. Always for the top notch of every top notch in science, top notch in math, top notch in pop music, top notch in rock music, top notch in everything, top of technology. I was always on point with that. I was always trying to learn that. And there's just not something stopping me. Well, I'm not gonna go into that, but um, there was like growing up, there was nothing that was gonna stop me. I always knew what I was got what I wanted to do. And let me tell you, up until now, I've achieved my each and every one of my dreams and goals, except the one of becoming like a huge, like Michael Jackson, Madonna type of star. That one, I'm gonna say I had the chance to do it. But like I said, I was like, I'm not about to sign that paper. Not happening with me. Not after what I've been through, what I've seen. It's not happening. Not happening. So I could like honestly check that off and say that I did made it because with Stephanie, I did have my life of a superstar. I was at bars, clubs, you doing performances, you know, creating my outfits. I was taking pictures, videos, and you know, I had that life. I was walking red carpets. I pretty much had that life. So once I had it, I like I paid attention to it, and it was just not something for me. Like it's just not what I'm here for. Like I feel like for me, I'm more of a nerd, and now what I'm more into is the galaxy, the stars. You know, learning more about the universe, learning more about the energies um, that makes us humans. Whatever drives us, whatever moves us around. That's what I'm more into now. But other than that, no. Like like I said, no. There's just no way. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Not for me. Like some people, whenever they meet me and I tell them about my YouTube, I know right away most of them think, oh, she wants to be famous. He wants to be famous. And the truth is, no. Like I do this for me to keep track of, say for instance, I'm trying foods. I'll go through a month of testing food, whatever whatever food I try, I try it and then see what it causes to my body, the reactions that my body gets. I try fruit, I try soda, I try, water, and I keep track. Okay, I ate this, this made my hair fall. I ate this made my skin wrinkly. I ate this and it created some type of negative effect on me, and so on. That's what I'm more into now. Like and this is just for myself, but I know that I keep it live and public for the world to see, for the purpose of, humanity's beyond intelligent. It's just that they keep y'all in bandwagons, the next big thing, the next big watch, the next big phone, the next big whatever, now some of you get lost in that, in that world, the fake world, the materialistic world. So what I did, instead of getting people like, oh, subscribe to my channel, oh, like my picture, oh, take a, all of that bullshit, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. No, fuck that shit. I sorry, YouTube, but it's the truth. Instead, what I did, I was just like, kept on uploading. How do I create this dance move? How do I create this outfit? And I wouldn't like do it step by step. I would just do as my body, my energy would guide me to do so. And if you go through some of my videos and like arrange them together, you'll be surprised at what the light brings out. Like, I'm telling you, once you see the light, then I know some of you are gonna be like, "Whoa, this mother flower is beyond magical. Like, who taught him this? Who taught her?" And the truth is that I learned from like older generations. I would always, like growing up, I would always ask the older generations, like my teachers, mentors, priests, nuns. I would ask them for advice, especially like older generations. Like I said, if anyone was in the military, I would ask them what was it like to be in there. If anyone is a doctor, tell me what is good, what kind of medicine is good, what kind of natural medicines can I get. Like I was, like I said, like a sponge. I always want more information, more learning, more. The more I set my vision into something, the more I want to. Why is it doing that? It was coming out during the